myself in college. I have this really cool car, I have good grades, and don't forget that I got a scholarship to college. My favorite band is Guns N' Roses. Welcome to the jungle, we rock fun games.
In kindergarten, I was dumb and small, and now I'm tall and smart. My favorite band is Black Eyed Peas. My favorite TV show is Tom and Jerry.
I'd have to say in 3rd grade in Miss Simpson's class when Brendan Romero's pants fell down when he was reaching for something. I love this school so much. I was here since kindergarten, but I have to go to middle school and move on. In 10 years, I see myself as the president of a big fashion design company. And I'm hoping that in approximately 20 years, I get to be the first woman president, and I need to earn money for that. When I first came here, I feel like I was more shy. I've gotten a lot weirder since then, and more loud. My favorite singer is Toby Calais, and my favorite song is Droplets by Toby Calais. I like the movie Twilight. Taylor Lautner's in it. He's cute. It says, I run with werewolves, and on the back it says Team Jacob from Twilight.
When I did my mission project, and me and my friend Shelby were hitting it with a broom, and I hit her instead of the project. I'm gonna be sad, but I'm still gonna be happy for moving on.
In 10 years, hopefully I'll be in the Olympics and doing well in college. I want to be an Olympic swimmer. I want to do the 50 meters butterfly because it's a fun sport. My whole class dumped a huge bucket of water on me and I got soaked. In 10 years' time, I hope to have a good education and play a sport for my college. I play left forward.
In 10 years, I'll be 20 and in college and training for my degree in fashion.
Because I love fashion.
I love you guys. You're so fun.
I've had a great time. It was very fun and I learned a lot of things. In 10 years' time, the world will be a little bit different. It will have floating bubbles with people in them to get to work. Well, I'm happy about because I'm going to move on with my life and enjoy middle school. And I'm sad because I've been here ever since kindergarten. In 10 years' time, I would be in Stanford University playing soccer, studying either math or technology.
I like doing plays, singing, chorus, math, science, reading, everything. I want to get a degree in culinary school. I always want to go in my kitchen and make new things. When I was doing square dancing and Troy fell and Angie fell on top of him and I couldn't stop laughing. In 10 years, I hope I'm going to be in college studying to be a vet and a pastry chef because I love working with animals and I really like baking.
I like math and science. I want to study atoms. My favorite movie is Avatar and my favorite song is Hillbilly Bone. Andrew H. tried to lick my hair. I said, my hair tastes like grapes, yum. And then Andrew H. loves grapes. In 10 years' time, I am going to be playing college softball.
Me and my friend Kayla, she had a go-gurt and the end of it was pointing at my face and it burst all over my face.
Was that funny?
Yeah.
In 10 years, I want to be an eco-technology inventor because I love the earth and I want my children to have marvelous stuff. And I did the splits on accident by playing goalie in soccer. I'm excited to experience new things and meet new people. In 10 years, I'll be in college playing soccer. I like scoring goals.
My favorite subject is math because there's only one answer. In 10 years' time, I think I'll be driving a car and already having a house payment.
Funniest thing was when my friends Mark and Braden had 7 packs of Fun Dips and went crazy. I've never missed recesses in all my teachers. I really like my teachers and recess was a fun time to hang out with my friends.
When I was in 3rd grade doing the play The Garden Show and my hat fell off showing my wig with tape on it. My favorite thing to study is math. You have to try to solve things and you don't just have the answer right in front of you.
My favorite subject is writing. I just like making up stories. In 10 years, I think I'll be done with college have a family, and have a good job. Something that has to do with animals.
In 10 years' time, I will be a veterinarian. I like animals. I don't want to leave all the teachers. I already came to a new school last year, so I don't want to leave again.
The funniest thing that happened to me is when I jumped into this mud pile at school and then I started sinking. It's true. In 10 years' time, I'll be in college, USC. How I changed from kindergarten now is, well, I'm bigger.
I will be in college and I will be training to be a clerk at a store. I want to go to a store which it won't be like they're way too much. Like you get some breaks. Cut!
In 10 years, I'll be in college. I want to own a helicopter. I'm a little bit sad that I'm leaving Ladera because I'm going to miss the recesses and the teachers. Johnson out.
In 10 years, I will be in college, and I want to be a police officer when I grow up, so I'll be studying the law. I want to help my community. I like music classes the most because I really like playing drums.
In 10 years, I think I'll be driving a car, a Hummer. I'm gonna miss all the fun stuff, like the plays that we do here and the fun activities, because they're a lot of fun to do and fun to see.
In 10 years' time, I will be in college. I will be studying food, bananas. It will take 4 years. Thanks. See ya. Stay tuned.
The most funniest thing that's happened is when I'm playing one touch in second grade. The ball was kicked up in the air and landed on my head and bounced 3 times. Went boing, boing, boing. In 10 years' time, I'd probably fighter pilot. Too much training for one. My dream is to be flying on an aircraft carrier.
My favorite thing to do is ride my bike. It's a BMX. When I grow up, I want to be a police because you get to work with dogs. I'm going to have a black Mustang.
My name is Zoe. My favorite memories of Ladera are my friends and futures.
My favorite subject is math, because it's not something you can just memorize. You have to keep studying it. 10 years, less pollution and the economy is going to be better, and a lot more people are going to recycle.
10 years, I think I will have published a book. Oh, just fiction books. I like to write them. Yeah, I'm actually writing it right now. It's just about these people, they have like powers.
When I grow up, I want to be an engineer, a chain man, a flying super guy, and a train builder, and a hockey player, and a skateboarder, and a biker, and a teacher. Not really, but yeah, a teacher.
My favorite thing to do is lunch. I want to be a firefighter. That's what I've always wanted to be. Remember when I used to wear these all the time? They're blue skinny jeans.
Ooh, I'm a klutz. Like one time I fell in the tetherball court and I hurt my hand. One time Mr. Cash tripped me and that's not funny. Ah! Ow, I just really tripped myself. I'll do a cheer for you guys. Champion Cheer Elite will knock you off your feet. The ultimate cheer team, yeah! I probably won't be able to do that in 30 years, so.
When I grow up, I want to be an actress, a singer, or a kindergarten teacher.
I have golden shoes, awesome, and jeans.
Best thing about Ladera is seeing my friends and learning new things, and also seeing my teachers and miss Mr. Tash because he's awesome.
My favorite memory was teddy bear rally in kindergarten. Everybody brought their teddy bears and you could take them out to recess and play with them. I don't really have a favorite thing to study, but my favorite thing to do is I love to act, sing, and dance. He's my son. I wished for him. I want to be an actor and be on Broadway. Yes.
My favorite memory was doing the Geppetto and Son play. I was a delinquent. I want to be an artist and a veterinarian. The extra money I get from drawing, I'll donate to charities for a shelter.
I had a juice pack
and I was poking it, and everybody at on my juice pack exploded, and everybody at my table got soaked with the apple juice, and they were all laughing. My favorite thing to study is math. Even though everybody in the classroom hates it and thinks it's really complicated, it makes me work harder.
One of my favorite memories is one time in the 3rd grade when I asked one of my friends, Brittany Waders, to open my milk carton, and it exploded all over her, and it looked like she peed her pants.
Miss Legman is not like any other teacher that I've had. She's just outgoing and cheerful, and I love it.
One of my friends were saying weird words, and I kept laughing and laughing and laughing, and I never stopped. That's a Zuzi! When I first came here, I met all my friends, and they were very nice to me, and they introduced me to the school, and I really liked that.
When I was first here, I was very small, and now I'm huge. I want to be the President of the United States and a scientist. Funny thing was when my friends were playing basketball, and I got hit in the head, and then I started laughing.
My favorite things to study are math and math. I want to be a Major League Baseball player who's good at math. I'm gonna count how many home runs I get.
Woo! They do the wave. Woo!
When I grow up, I want to be a world famous inventor. I want to invent a bunch of flying cars and stuff. Goodbye, I'll miss you, and good luck in middle school.
We were at PE when we were running, and I slipped and I fell in the mud. I had to wear my PE teacher's shirt for the rest of the day. That was very embarrassing. When I grow up, I want to be either an actress or a model. There.
When I grow up, I want to be a plumber because they make a lot of money.
There's a party in my tummy. So yummy, there's a party in my tummy.
This is not my favorite shirt. I just wore it because my mom wanted me to.
This is one of my favorite dresses because I like the little flowers. I want to be a doctor or a fashion designer. I think so. Superman! I will see you later. I'll talk to you later.
I love to act. No, it's an espresso maker. Yes, it's a time machine. I have a lot of clothes in my closet, so I kind of think I need to be a model.
I'll miss all my younger friends. I'll really miss you.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna cry.
My favorite thing to study is science. It's pretty interesting to learn how everything works. I'm gonna miss doing rolling videos with my best friend Lolly. I'm gonna miss talking to all my brother's friends and hiding his backpack.
When I grow up, I want to be an inventor. I will invent anything that will help the world go into peace. I will make many vehicles, including the mecha robots and stuff in Star Wars, if you know what I mean. There was a mouse in the music room. Girls were screaming. I loved it.
I really badly want to go to Harvard right now. I see myself studying chemistry and science. I've always been interested in taking lotions, shower gel, and putting it all in containers and mixing it up. I really like peace signs and happiness and stuff like this.
The funniest thing that happened to me was when I ripped my pants doing a cartwheel in the 2nd grade. When I grow up, I want to either be a teacher or a lawyer. I could become a high school English teacher, or if I become a lawyer, I'm really good at negotiating. So.
My favorite thing to do is play dodgeball with all my friends. When I grow up, I want to be a professional baseball player. Angels. I hit a home run in my last game. I've met a lot of new friends. This is an awesome school.
I either want to be a vet or a singing pianist, or a singing vet. I'm really sad about leaving because I've always had someone to talk to, and I've always had like really nice teachers. I really like it here, and I've been here for like 6 years, so I'm gonna miss it.
My favorite thing to do is go to the mall. I like to look at clothes and toys and stuff. When I grow up, I want to be an architect and design buildings and cook and have my own cooking TV show.
My favorite thing to study is art. When I grow up, I want to be an artist, or I want to work at the animal show. I've been here for 2 years and I have many friends in here, and some of them are going to other schools.
My favorite thing to study is probably history and We the People, because it's very interesting on how the founders wrote the Constitution and what laws were made. When I grow up, I want to be a professional chef. I'm looking forward to lockers and having different teachers for different periods.
My favorite subjects are math and reading. Reading, it's just like a whole nother world. And math, it just comes so easy to me. This is my favorite shirt. I got this shirt during my birthday from my mom, and I just really like it.
When I grow up, I probably want to be a baseball player, either pitcher or shortstop. Probably miss the playground mostly and the teachers. I'm looking forward to lockers and the new teachers.
When I grow up, I want to be a lawyer because I like arguing. The best thing about Ladera is that all my friends are here. Peace out.
My favorite subject is art because I like to be creative. I just imagine things in my head and then I end up drawing it. My best drawing is a bed of roses. There's a lot of things that I could be. I might be a designer for clothes.
When I grow up, I probably want to be maybe a policeman or a scientist. These are my favorite shoes. I mean, I got them 2 months ago, and yeah, everything. I'm just sad about leaving Ladera. I've been here for 3 years, and I'm sad about it.
My favorite subject is reading. I like to read fairy tales like Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast. When I grow up, I would like to be an actress in plays. It's electrifying, it's electrifying. When I grow up, I want to either be a veterinarian or an animal rescue or help with aquariums. My favorite animals are dolphins, horses, cats, and dogs, and bunnies.
The funniest thing that happened to me was when Brendan brought his pet, a monkey Oliver, into a class, and it took a bite of an eraser. When I grow up, I want to be a professional football player. I want to be tight end.
When I grow up, I think I want to be a game designer. Like the character's movement, what things I can use in the storyline of the game. This is my fave shirt. It's the Beatles. Live on forever, Ringo. Yeah.
When I was about to catch an air ball, it slipped under my hands and hit me in the and I was like, oh, mama. I want to be, when I grow up, a famous writer. I want to write scary stories, freaky ones, especially freaky ones. Good luck and Godspeed for liberty, Laderers. And I'm headed off to middle school.